Hey there! I'm Sun Tzu. And today, we're diving deep into my classic work, The Art of War. A timeless guide to not just surviving but thriving in any conflict. Whether you're facing a battlefield, a boardroom, or a personal challenge, the principles I'm about to share will give you the edge you need. Now, let's get into it. War is no trivial matter. It's the gravest undertaking a nation or individual can engage in. It's about life and death, survival or destruction. That's why it's essential to thoroughly understand the nature of war before you embark on it. As I said in my writings, war is a matter of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. To succeed in war, or in any competition, you must analyze 5 fundamental factors. These elements, when fully understood, allow you to predict the outcome of any conflict with a high degree of accuracy. They are the way, heaven, earth, the commander, and the method. First, let's talk about the way. This is about unity of purpose between the leader and the people. A ruler must align with the people so that they are willing to follow him through life and death, through thick and thin. Without this unity, even the most well-equipped army will falter. In the Battle of Marathon, the Athenians were up against the mighty Persian Empire. Outnumbered and facing annihilation, they stood firm because they were united in their purpose, the defense of their homeland. Their shared commitment to the cause allowed them to defeat a force that should have overwhelmed them. The way means inducing the people to have the same aim as the leadership, so that they will share death and share life, without fear of danger. Next, we move to heaven. This encompasses the elements of time, weather, and natural forces. A skilled commander must understand how to use these elements to their advantage. Heaven signifies night and day, cold and heat, times and seasons. A classic example is the Battle of Waterloo, where Napoleon Bonaparte faced the Duke of Wellington. The night before the battle, heavy rains turned the ground into a muddy quagmire. Napoleon, known for his swift and decisive maneuvers, was delayed because his artillery couldn't move effectively in the mud. Wellington, on the other hand, understood the impact of the weather and used it to his advantage. This understanding of heaven played a crucial role in Napoleon's defeat. But heaven isn't just about the weather. It's also about timing. In the D-Day landings of World War II, the Allied forces meticulously planned their assault to coincide with a brief break in the terrible weather that had been sweeping across the English Channel. They leveraged this short window, catching the Axis forces off guard and securing a foothold in Europe that would lead to eventual victory. Earth is the next critical factor, and it refers to the physical conditions of the battlefield, the terrain, distances, and natural obstacles. Earth comprises distances, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances of life and death. Understanding the terrain is essential for any commander. During the American Civil War, General Robert E. Lee's intimate knowledge of the terrain at the Battle of Chancellorsville allowed him to split his forces and outflank a much larger Union army. By leveraging the dense forests and the element of surprise, Lee achieved a decisive victory despite being outnumbered. Another brilliant example is the Battle of Thermopylae, where King Leonidas of Sparta used the narrow pass of Thermopylae to hold off the vast Persian army. The tight space nullified the Persian advantage in numbers and allowed the vastly outnumbered Spartans to hold their ground for days. Earth, or the understanding of terrain, can turn the tide of battle in unexpected ways. Now let's talk about the commander. The leader's qualities. These include wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. A great commander isn't just skilled in tactics, he must also inspire his troops. Alexander the Great exemplified this combination of qualities. He led his men with wisdom and courage, often placing himself in the thick of battle, which earned him their unwavering loyalty. His leadership qualities enabled him to conquer vast territories and forge one of the largest empires in history. But it's not just about personal bravery. Consider Dwight D. Eisenhower during World War II. He was not only a brilliant strategist but also a leader who understood the importance of coalition warfare. He managed to maintain harmony among the often divergent goals of the Allied nations, leading to their ultimate success. His wisdom and ability to inspire and unite his forces were as crucial to victory as any battle plan. Finally, we come to the method. This is about organization, discipline, and logistics. It's the structure that holds the army together and ensures that every part functions as it should. By method and discipline are to be understood the marshalling of the army in its proper subdivisions, the graduations of rank among the officers, the maintenance of roads by which supplies may reach the army, and the control of military expenditure. The Roman legions were unmatched in their time because of their strict discipline and organization. Each soldier knew his place and role within the larger structure, which allowed them to operate like a well-oiled machine. Even when outnumbered, their ability to maintain formation and execute complex maneuvers made them nearly invincible. In modern times, the success of Operation Desert Storm during the Gulf War can be attributed to meticulous planning and logistics. The coalition forces were able to deploy rapidly and sustain their operations over vast distances because they had mastered the method. This organization and logistical prowess ensured that the overwhelming force was applied precisely when and where it was needed. So, how do you use these principles to predict the outcome of a conflict? You analyze and compare these 5 factors between you and your opponent. Which leader embodies the way? Which army understands heaven and earth? Who has the superior commander? Whose method is more disciplined and organized? By carefully evaluating these aspects, you can foresee victory or defeat even before the first blow is struck. Remember, all warfare is based on deception. You must keep your opponent guessing. The Trojan horse is the perfect example. By deceiving the Trojans into believing they had won, the Greeks were able to penetrate the city's defenses and win the war. In war, as in life, the element of surprise is your greatest ally. And finally, as I said, victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Those who prepare thoroughly and consider every aspect of these 5 elements are those who will emerge victorious. If you found this deep dive into the art of war insightful and you want more ancient wisdom to tackle modern challenges, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and of course, hit subscribe. Make sure to follow the channel so you never miss a lesson from the master of strategy. Let's keep learning, keep growing, and keep winning together. Thanks for watching. This is Sun Tzu, signing off. Remember, victory favors the prepared.